Tom, we had the congressman on here yesterday talking about these, what are they?
UFOs, aliens.
UFO, aliens. What are your take on this? Have you seen anything in your backyard? Your backyard look fucking crazy
Beautiful,
back there.
beautiful.
What do you think about that?
Well, okay. I was always a dismissive of all that shit. Like UFO, I'm like, that's great. Enjoy yourself. I did not give it any credibility whatsoever until I would say in the last, not just the last year, but I would say in the last few months, more so than ever, where people are not only coming up with verified things, but we're also getting, you know, the U.S. government, Pentagon. There's whistleblowers that are looking to actually leave government positions so that they could say even more about what they know and what they've seen. They're confirming that we have aircraft that we've actually have
intact
bodies, like alien bodies intact. The whole narrative of the fact that the technological boom is consistent with when UFOs first allegedly landed in like Roswell. Like you look at like fiber optics, the way that technology has evolved since then, aircraft that you would not even ever dream of conceiving of, because we didn't conceive of the fact that it's actually a build of something that we have seen them have, and that we actually go like, so when all these stories start to come out more and more, the story was super compelling. You watch the body cam of the Las Vegas officer, sees it, and then the kid calls and he's like, yo, this thing is 8 feet tall. And it doesn't actually sound like a drunk, fabricated, like lunatic. And you see the actual image of what landed in his yard still there. All those things have made me think more that this is more plausible. And I also feel like you have any conception of the size of the universe, you're out of your mind to think that we are the only living beings in this universe. It's crazy. So I would say that I've become much more interested in this idea since the last few months.
I think a lot of us have gone. I've obviously always been a moon watcher. You know, at night I'm looking up, a lot of room up there. There's a lot of stuff up there. You know what I mean? And it's like, you just start thinking, and I've always been a pretty open-minded person, and you hear some people tell a story, and you're like, why would that person lie to me? You know, why would that person lie to me about it? Unless they're just trying to get attention or clout. That's an interesting thing. And then it just seems like too many people are saying it. And then now it feels like it's almost like it's abnormal if you don't believe that something is potentially out there. Think about their sledgehammers when they show up. Oh, wow.
Bro, if they're 8 to 10 feet tall, I mean,
that's not real.
There it is.
That one is not real. But that is allegedly what it looked like. They did a sketch, you know, from that kid's memory. You know what I mean? Able to find serial killers, able to find people that steal things, and also
large, oversized eyes,
put them in
ears wrapped behind the backs of their heads and shit. Like,
froze them.
Big dicks, huge dicks.
And that guy at that conference breathing out of his ears.
Yeah, I mean, there's been so much shit, Tom. It's only a matter of time. I can't wait to see what sports they play. You know, I can't wait for us to cover what sports they play. And if they come into the NFL, we need to institute the headhunting rules again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What do you think? God, by the way, are they going to finally honor that guy, that D coordinator, the one who was like, hunt for their heads, take their fucking heads?
Yeah, he's in the NFL. He's back. He's back. Yeah, he's back. Everybody just...
Salute you, sir. That is the message. I mean, come on. You play defense, AJ, Pac-Man. It's like a coach that's like, let's try to cripple these motherfuckers. That's who you want to play for. That's the coach that I go, I'm going to fucking sacrifice myself for this guy. The message should be eliminate the enemy. And I just feel like they should do a special Hall of Fame induction while he's coaching. That is unbelievable.
Go ahead, AJ. Last question here for Tom. We appreciate it.
Tom, getting back to the alien situation, I understand, like, I'm very open-minded as well, but how come every time it is the moment where we need to film these beans, everyone forgets how to use their camera phone, and they drop and they're filming like the sidewalk and just noise, and they're just yelling? Like, what's going on?
I mean, I feel like this is a lot like when people go, "Hey, how come you didn't pull out your gun and you weren't able to aim straight when the alleged intruder came?" Because I think people are in such a state of heightened panic
Hell yeah,
when
Tom.
this is happening that they don't go like, "Oh, hold on a second, could you stand right there? Let me get the light right." Like it's just. It makes sense that that's happening. Now, the other thing that was like crazy as shit from this Vegas kid was that he said that when he looked over in that area, his vision became affected, almost like the alien had the ability to camouflage itself. So I think if you are seeing, a being from another world land in front of you, you're probably not like, "Oh, let me get my TikTok open real quick."
We need more people to be like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I know you do, but I think you're probably just like, I think I'm gonna die or something, and so it's just like, it's so much panic that Now look, obviously anybody who's super skeptical, and I have been, like I said, my whole life, you do want like the better footage, but we are seeing pretty compelling footage of aircraft. I mean, there's aircraft that has flown by that they're like, you hear the pilots go, "The fuck was that?" Like they've never seen anything like it.
Mike Gallagher is the congressman. He's one of the chairs of the war on China, pretty much.
CCP.
So he has somehow now, in the war on China, has taken over like the Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon Committee as well, because the answer for some of those videos, like the Tic Tac video and some of the other ones that we can't describe, they say, well, maybe it's a foreign adversary that has that technology. In my eyes, as somebody that's always been like, I got to be an alien, it's like if China has that and we don't, we're fucked. Like,
Big time.
Our Top Gun pilots, to your point, are seeing these things going, whoa, what the fuck these are our greatest pilots. And they're like, that's like 10,000 G's. I don't know how to do it. So if China has that, or Russia, or somebody that doesn't like us, I guess Iran whoever doesn't like us has it and we don't, that's scary as fuck too. It's like, so he has kind of put himself into it like, can we find out if this is China? And if it's not China, we should also find out what it is. I think we're going to get answers, Tom. I think we're going to get answers.
I think we're going to have real problems with China.
Aliens.
Oh no, it's China.
All right, maybe. I mean,
that's our mortal enemy.